Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Now this isn't a video I really wanted to make. Unfortunately, this pond is now costing me thousands. I was very down after the last video because of the bottom drain. However, my fish and my dad's have started getting sick. Now it's a race against time to try and get this pond done to move them over. The reason they're getting sick there is they're in a 500-gallon pool. It doesn't have a UV on it, it has a filter and it has aeration, but it's just not coping that well. They're not getting fed, they're getting fed like once a week to try and limit the waste in the pool, but it's not working and we've lost 2 so far, and yeah, we can't have that. So we've put everything on the credit card like you do. I've paid extra to get the things delivered today and tomorrow. We've already had one delivery. I'll do a little unboxing at some point, but the plan is today, over the next 72 hours, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, to get this pond ready and have water in it. So join me on the journey. I'll try and film as much as I can. Let's get cracking. So I'm going to do it in a slightly different order now. I'm not going to do the bottom drain next. I'm going to do the sleepers, attach them to the concrete, build them up. I'm going to get the pond window back from my father-in-law's tomorrow, so I can measure that in, cut that in. Then we're going to do the bottom drain. Hopefully the liner will arrive. We paid extra, over £500 for the liner. Yeah, it's actually just ridiculous, the things we do for our animals. But we take the animals on, so it's down to us to do the best we can for them. Okay, so that's all the sleepers stacked up nicely. We're left with one row. We're going to get this nice and square, drill into the concrete with and put some rebar in, and then that will be the base, and we'll build up as we go. And I will show you that as we do it. So we've got our drill bits. We don't need that one. We've got a 12mm masonry bit, 12mm auger bit to go for the wood. We've got one piece of rebar at the moment. So I've squared these up so far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of rebar, 3 bits, one in the end, one in the middle, one there. That's going to go through to the concrete. We're going to do the bottom layer through to the concrete, and then the rest of the layers will be through all the sleepers into the bottom sleeper. So it might work, it might not. We'll give it a go. So here's a few tools that we've got. SGS drill, torque driver, impact driver, sorry, drill, 15 bits of new rebar, those bits, the chargers here. We've got 2 more cordless drills on charge in the house as well. So yeah, let's get started. So it's not going very well at all. That drill isn't good enough to do that, so we're going to try and drill through with this bolt to sort of pilot drill it first. If not, we're going to have to get a new drill maybe. We have to go to the shop and yet again spend more money. I'll show you what we brought and then we will crack on. This is becoming very tiresome. So we went to the shop and we got this SGS drill. We went for a corded one. It absolutely weighs a ton. It comes with some drill bits which may come in handy. We also brought this slightly smaller set of auger bits to hopefully help. These are 20mm, so they should just go through the sleepers or near enough. Right, so let's carry on. Let's go for this drill bit next. which is 12mm for the wood. Switch over just to drill, not hammer drill. See what happens. So these are 1 metre long. We want 20 centimetres for that, and I think we'll go, let's go half, 50 centimetres. They've got about 60 centimetres in to the floor. I'll spin you around, give it a little wobble, and you'll see how strong it is. So there we go. So that's them in at the moment. Doesn't move at all at the moment, and it's not even joint. So I'm pretty happy with that. Bit of soil loose. Still got to cut away this wooden thing. It doesn't matter if it's not dead level with the concrete, because we can put sand or anything up the sides. That'll be okay. So let's just get cracking with the other sides, and I'll join you again once I've done those 3 sides. Fingers crossed. Let's go. So it's lunchtime now. We are 4 hours into our 72 hours and counting to get this pond up to a standard we can put water in it. I'll show you what we've done so far. Basically the bottom row is in. Hasn't gone quite as smooth as we'd hoped, but it never does. So let's have a look. Okay, so that's the whole bottom row of sleepers in with the rebar. In theory, the hardest part we've got a couple of little gaps. Got concrete overlapping in some places, which we can get over with some underlay. This one is perfect. This one overlaps a bit too much. We maybe SGS drill that off, and there's a gap here which I don't like, but we haven't done much yet. And as you can see, pretty sturdy. So with that being said, I'm about to have some lunch, and I'll join you afterwards. Absolutely sweating all over me. Really hot again. Thought I could get most of it done in the shade, but I was wrong. So see you in a second. So I'm back off lunch and refreshed, not sweating so much. We're going to put some of the timber lock screws through to the ends, and then we'll move on to the second layer of sleepers. So these are the screws we're going to be using. They're 250mm long with an 8mm hex head on them, so that'll go through nice and far. That's the information for anyone that's interested. Let's give them a try. So before we carry on with this, we need to remember the pond window is going to go in here. Now the pond window is 150 centimeters by, 140 centimeters by 50 centimeters. That means it's going to be recessed 5 centimeters down on this sleeper and 10 centimeters either side. We could make it 5 centimeters either side. The old pond, the window went straight to the top, whereas this one is going to have a sleeper above it for extra shrimp. So let's measure out the middle of this sleeper, and then we can work out where not to put these screws. So we know this is 230.5 inner dimensions, which it is. Half of 230 is 115, and then you've got the 0.5. Okay, so we've got 115 there and a quarter. So that's the middle. And the pond window is 140. So let's measure 70 out from each one. This is only rough at the moment. So there. And there. See if that leaves us the same measurements each end. It does. Roughly 45, just under 44 and 3/4. And then this will be on the inside of that. Where are we? Put this one up against it, I can measure again. That one. That's what that would be. There we go. So pretty much exactly the same. So we know we can now put, if we want to, although we're going to have rebar here. However, I am going to put a screw in the middle because we're only going in, I think, 23mm. So effectively, we're going to cut a recess out of this when it's all done. So I can still put these in, but we'll put them towards the front and see how it goes. We'll go one here and one here. In fact, we'll go one there as well because we're going to have rebar through these also. So the good thing about these, you can see they go through another 5 centimeters into the next sleeper. So effectively their own little bit of rebar, which is good. So that's the second layer done now. We're going to do the third layer. It's a little bit different because the front will have to be cut to allow for the window to go in. So I will stop talking. I'm having another rest. It's so sunny out here. As you can see, I'm a big lad and the sweat's dripping off me. So yeah, let's get cracking. Okay, so we cut this one. That one's going to go this side. Get that screwed in and in place. Lots of knots on this one, so I'm sure it will be an absolute pain. See if we can get it in without hitting the knots. And we need to remember we're going to put rebar down this end, so we put one more in here just to hold it. Now let's do the other side. I heard the door go. Amazon have just delivered some more. Thanks, Amazon. I mean, they cost me another £10 to get them here today rather than Tuesday. Literally costing me thousands. Okay, so there we go. The fourth layer, one more layer to go. Gap for the window. one over the top. Then we're going to, before we do the top layer, we're going to put some rebar in, because this is potentially the weakest part. The top layer has very little pressure. Most of the pressure will go in the bottom against the soil. Then we've got rebar, so that's all you could do really. I think yeah, let's get some holes drilled. So as per absolutely everything with this koi pond, the drill snapped. So now one of the drill bits is actually a piece of rebar. My wife's popped out to get me another drill bit, so I'm going to do a different part of the pond so I don't lose time. It's like 5 in the afternoon. We've been doing this for God knows how long now, 8, 9 hours. Nearly about to call it a day, but we'll get a couple more bits done and then we'll recap at the end. Okay, so as the front's already got rebar in it, we can put this bit on the top. Right, let's see. That's looking good. Excuse me. So I think we can actually put, this has already got rebar going down here, so I'm going to put a piece of rebar just between these two, because I can do that with the drill bit I've got, I believe. And if you're lucky enough, and I'm feeling brave, I'll post the video of me hurting myself with this drill, which was very painful, to say the least. Right, let's have a little recap then. So that is what the front will look like. That's the pond window, hopefully. These are all nicely secure, hardly any movement. Haven't finished with that yet. Obviously need the drill bit for these to be able to finish that and put the rebar in for the top layer. We need to put one rebar in the middle of each. So we need to put one here, and then one here, and then on the top ones we put one at either side going down 3, and then we can concentrate on this tomorrow. So there we go guys, that's the end of the first 3 days, the 72 hours. That's the first 24 hours. Obviously I haven't worked for 24 hours. Everything's arrived. I've got some exciting things to show you tomorrow. That means we will be able to finish the pond if we get to that stage. Got to do a lot of digging tomorrow, a lot of stuff tomorrow, and hopefully by Sunday evening we can fill it up. Stay to the end and you'll see that blooper I was talking about. Please don't laugh too much. My leg is very swollen. But please subscribe, please like the video guys if you like the content. Please comment, let me know what you think so far, and yeah, I'll see you very soon. Take care.